The Oculus XXX is bringing us virtual porn next year, male brains are wired to choose sex over food, and a reality show that's like the X Factor for sex. Like a smooth-talking horse whisperer, I'm going to put you at ease by leaning in softly and telling you current event stories that are exactly what you want to hear. News. First up, porn is on the verge of getting very interactive. Experts say that Oculus Rift technology will be used for virtual porn landscapes as early as 2015. Yes, indeed, you'll be able to walk into, say, a virtual bordello and customize a fantasy within that world to fully interact with. And all you'll need is the virtual goggles and maybe a wearable fleshlight, I guess. And you'll probably also have to abandon some of your self-worth and pride if you're f***ing your PS5 or your Xbox. Xbox. But reality might get blurry. A demo version of the upcoming VR game Alien Isolation was both terrifying and phenomenal, which could be a problem. Some games are so real, they lead to confusion and disappointment after coming back to the real world. I mean, we all saw Cronenberg's Existence. No, just me. I'm a huge Cronenberg fan. Sadly, we call ourselves crony balls, which is problematic for various reasons. But the question comes up, if you can have almost real sex with anyone you want, why will you care to interact with real people anymore? Or even more creepy, how will you tell the difference between the real world and a virtual one? Hint, if you're a bald fat virgin who still lives in your mom's basement, you're in the real world. Nerdzinger. Generalizations. Next up, science says male brains are wired to choose sex over food. Yep, scientific research done with microscopic ringworms called C. elegans found that male worms were way less down with eating than with doing the horizontal lambada, which is really tough to analyze with worms because they're always horizontal and microscopic worm dicks are really weird. But males were able to effectively suppress their hunger impulses to go out and find a mate. So, given the choice between sex with a willing and desirable partner and an all-you-can-eat buffet, males will typically choose the female. Although science does prove that some women tend to fall into the category of an all-you-can-eat buffet, making the distinction confusing. What? Too far? Yeah, no, I figured it's a good no. But it is science, so you can't blame me fully. And to be fair, I'm not slut-shaming here. If anything, I'm slut-honoring. We've survived for thousands of years because of sluts, both male and female. That's your science nugget right there. You go, sluts. Let's get those baby makers going. For all we know, humanity hangs in the balance of the next dumpster baby, or just regular baby. But let's just keep f***ing and figure it out later. Am I right? I'm an optimist. Although humans were not tested, findings with C. elegans often tend to apply throughout other animal species. So ladies, the way to a man's heart is not through his stomach as that old chestnut suggests, it's through penis-vagina sex with him. Although, if you are in the kitchen and you're making yourself a sandwich, you're not gonna lose any points if you bring two back. Christine? Just saying. I want it made fully clear that I believe in equality. I mean, I'll make sandwiches. I'll make sandwiches all day long for a woman. I will. I really will. I like making sandwiches. Big sandwich fan. Last up, a British reality show that is basically the X Factor of sex. So, Sex Factor. Yes, indeed, porn star Rebecca Moore, who goes by the handle UK MILF, very crafty, is traveling across England picking up locals and nailing them in the back of her sex van. The sex tour of England has local politicians outraged. In point of fact, one politician was quoted as saying, "I dare say I'm outraged." But then he had to go because it was tea time, and apparently there were going to be cucumber sandwiches or something. But he did repeat, "outraged," as he scuttled off, so pretty sure he meant it. And like X Factor, anyone can apply. Anyone. Then they compete to win the best British f***er in the back of a van, I guess. Other things you can win are gonorrhea and general grossness. If you want to follow the sex tour, just type in #DoRebecca on Twitter. That's real. The show will air on Television X, an adult content network which is known for its porn parody of Downton Abbey, titled Down on Abbey. And that's a fact. They also have one of The Walking Dead, but of course with a sexual pun instead of the original title. If you guessed The Cocking Dead, and the zombies crave cock instead of brains, you're wrong, because the show doesn't exist. I made it up. But if it did exist, I'd call it f***ing zombies. Nope. Bukkake brain party. Nope. My dick is in you, but I'm over here eating brains. Yep, that's the one. Nothing but net. Nailed it. Okay, that's it for the dispatch. Share this video immediately, if not sooner. And tell someone with your mouth if you liked it. I'm Mark, and it's important to be ready for any situation. Did you know that you can survive both a lightning strike and a bear attack by crouching down into a ball? But if you're fighting a bear made of lightning, you're gonna die, so the only reason to crouch down low is to shit yourself into a coma. And that's an important distinction. Heads up, if you miss me between shows, you can follow me on Twitter, @MarkBowler1. That's MarkBeaulieu1. Go check it out. Thanks for watching. Although humans were not tested, findings with C. elegans often tend to apply throughout other animal species.
Oh, you said species.
I said species, which is not actually the real word. On Mr. Christian Slater. Although humans were not tested, findings with C. elegans often tend to apply throughout other animal species. Species. So, ladies, the way to a man's heart is not through his stomach, as that old chestnut suggests. It's through his... It's through his urethra. You have to climb up his urethra, bypass the stomach entirely, and then get your hands on that heart, and you're all set.